Hi friends, welcome to TRENDRIDER channel supported by Ring.co.in. Today we are going to do the technical analysis for ITC stock. ITC is the ticker name 2, and what you're watching is a monthly technical chart of the stock, and each candle represents 1 month a year. And this is the historical price chart of ITC, and these are all the indicators in their respective graphs, generated for doing the technical analysis for this stock ITC. And regarding data for technical analysis, we have data since 2011 onwards up to 2017 November 18th. Okay, if you look at the historical price path pattern based on the data that we are having since 2011 onwards, the stock had been moving up, and up to this point, I'm saying June, July 2013, and I'm keeping the crosshairs here so that if you look towards the right side, up to this point, that means February 2017, there is a lot of sideways movement, right? The stock was not actually it didn't cross that 264 level, and it couldn't go up in the last 4 years, literally 4 years. The stock was just coming there, bumping down, coming there, bumping down, like that. Only in February 2017, this stock crossed its that price bound pattern. I mean that barrier, the price barrier, and shooted up and reached up to 367. That's what I can say, or 3, yeah. And then it went into a consolidation phase. So the point is, right now the stock is under the influence of. Right now is undergoing consolidation phase, and it recently went down. It recently went down below its 20-day moving average, and it is yet to cross its 50-day moving average. But my expectation is it will cross its 50-day moving average also. It will go further down. That is my guess. But anyway, the stock right now is under the influence of positive super trend mode. The relative strength is going down, and direction strength is also going down, and stochastics is okay. The slow line is on top of the fast line, which you can clearly see, and both lines are below the 20 line, which is very bad signal. I'm pretty sure the stock will go down a little bit further, and price volume is more or less constant, and momentum had already crashed, playing in the negative zone, and balance of power is towards bearishness, and that's what even elder ray is also showing. I mean, elder ray is in sync with the balance of power, and both are in sync with the price volume. Okay, so overall indicators are overall all the guiding points of the indicators are telling us that looks like the stock will go down further a little bit. So, but ITC is a very popular stock, and it is a huge brand also outside in the market. In the we cannot just like that leave the stock, but unfortunately the stock had been moving in the sideways movement for quite a long period of time. So if when it comes every investment strategy has its own requirements, but a long term perspective, if you look at investing in the stock, a sideways moving stock cannot give you any kind of benefit even after 4 years or 5 years or 7 years, 10 years, like that. But you can do short-term trading. So whenever it goes up and down, up and down, up and down, that time you can buy and sell, buy and sell, buy and sell kind of stuff. So there are different requirements. People have different requirements, right? And they have different strategies also. They look at the stock, same stock in different perspectives. So if you look at this particular stock, which had been moving in a long-term, in sideways movement for nearly 4 years since 2013 onwards up to 2017. And suddenly there is a spike, and again there is some consolidation, and which is not clear actually. The stock the path pattern which has changed recently, it is not defined yet. Actually it is not fixed yet. I mean, not possible to understand actually in which way it is going to move further in the next coming few days. So once this consolidation phase is over, and after that, in whichever way the stock moves, either upward or downward, or still it goes down, based on that we can conclude, we can take a decision, but until then it's like I will put this stock in wait and watch mode. Okay, I am not recommending anything. I'm not even asking you to consider. We just put the stock in wait and watch mode. We'll come back to the stock later after a few days. Right now anyway the stock is under the bearish phase, and I'm pretty sure that the stock will go down a little bit further. So there is no point in buying right now and again losing some money, and after that and waiting for the stock to move up so that you can regain your capital, like that. So once the stock changes its trend, when it undergoes that reversal trend, that time if you buy, then immediately your money, I mean whatever, immediately you will start getting profits on your investment. So until then there is no point in in talking about the stock. So the conclusion is wait and watch mode for the stock. Okay guys, if you like this analysis, please like this video and subscribe to this channel. Thank you.